Buhari is really dead now. In an Kanu long-running Jubril from Sudan conspiracy resurfaces after former president's death. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for listening to the Daily Brief News once again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. Well, now, is Buhari truly dead? Because Nnamdi Kanu's long-running Jubril from Sudan conspiracy resurfaces after former president's death. We all know that Nnamdi Kanu back in 2017 was telling everybody that Buhari have died, that this person is a clone called Jubril from Sudan. Yes, this person have died, this person have died. I mean, Nnamdi Kanu was the one that carried that thing on his head very well. Yes, he was the one that carried that thing on his head very well. He was saying that Buhari have died, Buhari have died, this person is Jubril. Well, in the recent announcement of former President Muhammadu Buhari's death, reignited one of Nigeria's most controversial political conspiracy theories, first pushed by the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The theory, which once seemed far-fetched to many, is now trending again as Nigeria revisits Kanu's long-standing claim that Buhari actually died in 2017 and was replaced by body doubles to keep power within the northern establishment. Nnamdi Kanu, who rose to nationalist prominence following his 2015 arrest, has consistently insisted that Buhari died on January 27, 2017, while undergoing medical treatment in the United Kingdom. According to him, Buhari suffered complications from surgery, organ failure, pneumonia, and hepalomia, and was quietly buried in Saudi Arabia. Kanu said that this development was kept secret by a powerful inner circle in Aso Rock, led by then Chief of Staff Abba Kyari, who restricted access to the president, even from his wife and children. To maintain political continuity and prevent Vice President Yemi Osibanjo from taking over, Kanu claimed the Northern Cabal, allegedly in cooperation with the British government, scouted and trained a body double from Sudan named Jubril Aminu al-Sudani, who said his double was coached to impersonate Buhari and parade for months as Nigeria's leader. And according to Nnamdi Kanu, Jubril eventually fled during a trip to Cuba, prompting the canals to source a second double who goes by the name Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad from Niger Republic. The theory further said that Niger Republic, as compensation, demanded access to Nigeria's mineral resources like oil wells and so on and so forth, and a percentage of oil revenue. This, Kanu said, explained the unusually warm diplomatic relationship between Nigeria and Niger during Buhari's second term. Kanu's broadcasts were filled with the so-called evidence: palm prints, mismatch, differences in ear shape, frown lines, nose structure, and even claimed that Buhari had stopped using one ear for his face masks to avoid damaging what he called a silicone disguise. Wow. He argued that Buhari avoided official functions with strict dress code, especially those that required removing his cap, to prevent exposing the alleged marks. One of the more viral points in Kanu's presentation was a photograph showing supposed unnatural neck fold, claimed to be silicone marks malfunction. He also cited a tweet from Buhari's daughter in 2020, which read, "The one who's supposed to be in this picture isn't my baba," interpreting it as further proof that Buhari was already dead. British politician Eric Joyce added fuel to the fire when in 2017 he tweeted cryptic message suggesting that the president of the most populous African nation is dead. Though he didn't name Buhari directly, Joyce doubled down, challenging Nigerians to ask their government to prove if Buhari was alive. His tweets remain online to this day and are frequently referenced by Kanu's supporters. Despite the attention these allegations received, most of the evidence Kanu provided was easily debunked or based on manipulated images, mirrored photos, fake AU tribute or cropped headlines from unverified source, a photoshopped hospital image, an edited BBC article referring to Buhari as late, and an audio remix falsely claiming that the AU leaders observed a minute of silence were also among the alleged proof. Well, interestingly, despite the magnitude of the claim, the Nigerian government never formally responded to Kanu's accusation, and no charges related to impersonation or sedition were added to his legal case following his arrest in 2021. The silence further fueled speculation among his loyal followers. Now, with Buhari's death officially confirmed 2 years after he left office, exactly the timeline Kanu predicted, many are revisiting his claim. Some see this timing as eerie, others see it as confidential. Kanu's brother Kanu has described the announcement as the last joker, suggesting it validates his brother's prophecy. Since Kanu's arrest, IPOB has been led by Simon Ekpa, whose reputation for pushing fake stories has further diminished public trust in IPOB-related claims. Many credible news outlets now avoid publishing IPOB updates due to rampant misinformation, which also affects the seriousness with which Kanu order alerts are viewed. Well, that is most of everything that was said here concerning this update that Buhari is truly dead. In and Kanu long Jubril from Sudan conspiracy resurface after former president's death. Wow. Jubril from Sudan. Well, a lot of people are saying that Buhari is now finally dead. Some people are saying that he has died since 2017. Believe me, I myself don't know what to believe anymore. But one thing is shocking. Why did he not charge Nnamdi Kanu of spreading misinformation if he knew that this man is spreading misinformation on Buhari's death? The federal government did not charge him on that in his case, so they just kept silent as if they're not hearing what Nnamdi Kanu is said. Is that not suspicious? Or was there a chance that Buhari actually died back in 2017? And now they're just like they just want everything to just go normally and announcing his death at this point in time. What do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Yes, you can tap the subscribe button. Yes, the big red one with the notification bell, so that anytime we have any new video, you will be the first to get notified about it. Well, of course, this story is very, very touching, and if you don't calm down, you'll not be able to understand it, because that's the thing that gives me this eerie feeling. Why is it at this point in time? Drop a comment, and once again, have a wonderful day ahead of you.